Hey everyone, my name is Ethan McKellar. I am the director and writer of one of the writers of UNSOCIAL. I was also the showrunner, and today I'm going to be moderating a little discussion between the three of us.
Hi, my name is Mia. I am playing Victoria in Unsocial, and I got to do a little bit of assistant directing, but I'm really excited to see the project and excited to talk to you guys.
Hi, I'm Mariela. I played Ellie, and that's what I did.
I was really nervous that I wasn't going to be able to find these two people, and I remember very vividly doing your audition. So, Mariela, why don't you talk a little about your audition and about what you thought when you first read the character?
Sure. So my audition, I remember very well because I was going to go put on my little lip balm because my lips were dry, and I ended up accidentally putting on that tiger balm. So my lips were burning a little bit, and it subsided a few minutes right before my audition. So I remember that very clearly. It was still a little numb, but I powered through it. I really loved the character. I went in and I originally read for both Ellie and Victoria, and I was both drawn to the characters. I felt like they were definitely different. I felt like Victoria was just more of just something very different from me, versus Ellie, I felt like, oh my goodness, she's a little quieter than I am, which is funny because I can be quite quiet, but she just has this kind of way about the world, but she's still very you can tell she thinks through her actions very well.
And when I read for Victoria, I think I understood the kind of influencer mindset. I have a few friends that make influencer content on social media, and so I could see kind of where she was coming from, and it was really fun to play someone that isn't like me necessarily, so it was interesting to see if I could kind of challenge myself in that way. I think when I originally read for it, I wasn't sure what to expect, but it definitely ended up being so much fun, and I felt like Victoria grew as a character very much throughout the series. So it was really interesting.
So, now what is something that you are excited for the audience to see and that they should look forward to in Unsocial? Marielle?
I think it's really fun to just see all of the different locations. I think that's super exciting for anyone, especially who's missed college because of COVID, to kind of have that experience. We filmed it as if it's not in COVID times, which is that by itself so mind-blowing. I know when I go see a movie and everyone's in an elevator, I'm just get away from each other. But now it's more normal. I think that's interesting. I think meeting all the characters is super fun, especially for people my age, because that's us. So it's kind of fun. It's like going to a little DS game and everyone's there and you just want to poke around and go in their house and see what they eat and stuff like that. So I think that's fun.
I'm really excited. I feel like as a group, I'd never met anyone from the team before, from F14, and I had so much fun with meeting everyone. I feel like we all really got close and almost became friends. And I think while this series is socially charged and focused on Ellie and Victoria's characters, I'm so excited for everyone to see the more comedic aspects of the performance. And in particular, I feel like the audience will know what I'm talking about when they see it. It was just so much fun, seeing different characters. There was a lot of scenes that I wasn't in, and seeing those characters interact, it was just so hilarious. And I know Ethan specifically wrote those characters for those people, knowing that, sorry, background noise, but knowing that they are just so hilarious, and it was so much fun to watch them, come into their own and kind of figure out how to mesh their characters with their real life people, because they are very similar. But it was so much fun, and we just shared a lot of laughs. So I'm excited for everyone to see that.
Kind of talk a little about that experience and about, aside from what the show's even about what you took away from the experience, Mariela.
Yeah, coming into it wasn't exactly sure what to expect. I knew that it was a bunch of students, but we're also going to a very, very good school and a very, very good location. So to me, I was like, is this going to be on one side of the spectrum or the other, a little in the middle? And I was pleasantly surprised. It was like, oh, well, just like the emails that were sent out, the way that the call sheets were made, and all of that stuff, the communication was very professionally done, which I really appreciated. And then but it also felt very, very warm. We're all around the same age. We all have these artistic goals. So I felt like I really had met a community of people who were so diverse in talents and interests, etc., who would just collaborate with in the future. So I say it was definitely very fun. I say that even hanging out between the scenes and watching from afar, of course, don't want to be in the shot, was just a really, really enjoyable experience.
For me, I definitely, with COVID and online classes, it was really difficult to meet people from PACE. I had a lot of friends outside of PACE, and obviously it's great and I love them, but it was so nice to finally meet some like-minded people from the school that I go to. I was very impressed with the professionalism of F14. So much thanks, and I have so much appreciation for Emma and John and Danny and you guys, Ethan and Jacob. So much collaborative effort went into the whole production, and that's the other thing I was going to say, the collaboration between the different aspects of F14. And I know Ethan and Jacob, they really punched that. That's something very important to them about F14, is that everything's a group effort and it's all about teamwork for them. And their musicians were holding boom mics, and their podcast makers were their producers. It was just very cool to see everyone being actively very interested and passionate about the project, and there was so much participation. It just made everything so much more productive, but at the same time it was still just college students having fun. So I think all of that together just made it a really, really cool experience.
Yeah, awesome. That's a great way to wrap us up. So thank you everyone for watching. Unsocial comes out on June 4th. It's a Friday, and all episodes are coming out on YouTube. So we will hopefully see you guys watching it, and hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.